Hey guys, this is Manu, physical therapist and herbalist. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of hip exercises, especially those of you who have asked me questions about patellofemoral or knee-related issues and problems, and you're looking for non-weight bearing exercises. So I'm just going to show you two exercises for strengthening the glutes as well as your core muscles, okay, without aggravating the knee. And both will be done in non-weight bearing position. Okay, so first one is pretty simple in the position you're laying flat. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to ask her to pull her abdominals in, so bracing your stomach muscles through there. Now, if laying on your stomach bothers you, or lifting the leg up in this position like this bothers your back, right? You can always put a pillow underneath your stomach. Also, take some of the arch out of it. Okay, and could also be because you have tight hip flexors or the hip joint capsule is tight. There are various reasons why that's happening too. So obviously be careful if you have low back issues, okay, in terms of getting in this position. So what we're going to do is brace through here. The second thing we're going to do is we want to work on gluteus maximus as well as medius, these guys too. And they're the big stabilizers of the pelvis, all right, as well as this whole complex through here. So if these are not strong, which is quite often pretty common in a lot of people, especially a lot of runners and others, and then resulting in a lot of knee-related problems. So you can continue treating this issue, but if you're not working at addressing problems further up in the chain or below towards the foot, it's going to keep the problem's going to keep dogging you. Okay, so as I was saying, working on getting that glute stability to not only stabilize the pelvis, but also to help with the rest of the leg, having a good, solid, and stable base. Okay, so let's start with this first one, the simple one, which is basically you're going to be kicking in your lower abdominals a little bit, engage these guys, your stomach muscles, and then lifting the leg up, all right? And then oscillating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she can always bring this out a bit, so at an angle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you can always use resistance if it's too easy. You can use bands. You can always use weights, ankle weights, and that works pretty good too. Okay, just make sure you really engage the lower abdominals through here, so you don't have too much arching and load going through your spine. Flatten out here more. There you go, and bring it back down. Okay, so you can always put a, as I said, pillow underneath too to take some of the pressure off your low back. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do to make this a little bit more challenging, and which is we're going to engage your core muscles even more so, your stabilizers here, and then do more of the strengthening. Okay, so let's do your plank position. So let's do the yoga plank position. We're going to go modified plank. And so she's going to, now, it's important here that you got to make sure it's almost like you're sucking your belly button in, it's going straight up. So you're pulling your lower abdominals up and really engaging them through here. Now push up into my hand. Now she kicks in your scapular stabilizer, so all these guys are on too. Okay, it's not just the hip flexors trying to hold her up. Okay. So once this is engaged, now we're going to work at lifting this leg up, and she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then push out 1, 2, 3. Now you can see it definitely gets challenging in this position, so you got to kick in these guys even more and push up here more. There you go. So this exercise definitely is a lot more challenging. Good, and come back down. Okay. So you need to make sure that you can get better at the first part before you start jumping into the higher level plank position hip extension exercise. And this is one of the variations. There are many different ways to do these exercises. So I think this will really help you, those of you guys who are suffering with knee problems or patellofemoral issues, and you have asked me what else you can do in non-weight bearing positions, what other exercises to strengthen the glutes and the leg muscles, okay, as well as your core muscles. So this is something you can do without doing weight-bearing things, and that will irritate your knee. So this thing is not going to irritate the knee, this exercise. It'll allow you to start strengthening all of these guys, okay, above your knee issues too. All right. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you have any specific videos, specific things you want me to shoot for you guys, leave it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. And if you have questions, you can always shoot me an email. Thank you.